Hey.
Let's continue to and into Defiance Bay. So Adelwan Bridge first. Not going to read that. Commoner, it takes a smooth tongue to solve problems, doesn't it?
Hey.
If you need in for nice, a goose and fox. In case we miss something by not talking to them. Welcome to Defiance Bay, but watch yourself. What is it? I'm looking for the Temple of Vodka. Oh, if that's so, it's in the first fires just west of the Crucible Keep. Okay. So somewhere in that area. Let's start with Copper Lane then.
Defiance Bay, the city at the heart of the Deerwoods Revolution, now seems on the brink of another. Refugees line the streets, homeless and hungry, displaced by White One's legacy, hoping for relief within the city walls, and finding none. Dissidents congregate to protest and to heckle, calling for an end to animancy and the ouster of their duke. The city's militiamen cast fearful looks as they patrol the streets, their hands trembling at the hilts of their weapons. The capital of a country that had not long ago incinerated a god now appears to be a spark away from sharing the deity's fate.
Okay. It's a new city. That's the inn, marketplace, Pernisks house. Then expedition hall, world map, Lumdala's house, Scrivener's dormitory, the hall of revealed mysteries, first fires, catacombs, Brackenbury. Let's start with the inn.
Defiance Bay. I miss Adir already.
Protesters. We saw an animer's experiment make a little girl kill herself. Animancy problem. Okay, so they're protesting animancers. What about
Good day to you.
New in time, eh? We have picked up an interesting time to visit Defiance Bay. All these refugees fleeing the frontier and finding the legacies no better here. It's the Animancers, Magran scorch them, and they nest in this city like rats. You mark my words. Us dozens are gonna put a stop to it. What are you doing here? Trying to get folk to see reason. We're in the midst of a crisis, and instead of purging the nefarious forces from our city, the Duke is granting animancers dangerous liberties. What do you know about animancy? It's the study and manipulation of essence, which any sane person will tell you is the purview of the gods. The adherents Darren's, at least had the sense to outlaw it, which is the only good thing you can say about them. It's not like magic, chanting, or the soul readings those ciphers do. It's been around since ancient Ingwithan times, which is why you will see animancers tinkering with old Ingwithan artifacts. Half-truth, all, but he's an enthusiastic performer, I will give him that. Trouble is, the animancers got the idea that half those artifacts actually do, not that they will admit it. Our emphatic friend is correct about one thing at least. Tell me about the Dozens. We're an organization of interested citizens who want to free Defiance Bay from the dangerous influence of animancers and the tyranny of the aristocrats who supports them. We also consider ourselves a militia of sorts, seeing as the Crucible Knights are little more than a flock of preening nobles in training these days. Oh, okay. Just like a militia, the Dozens, except for the training and the discipline and the code of honor. And we're always looking to expand. The more people see things our way, the better for the state of the country. You have any interest in hearing more? Stop by the Admeth Den sometime. The expedition hall. A lot of free thinkers in there can set straight all the nonsense the nobles and the animancer want you to believe. Might even be paid work there for motivated types. I'd like to know more about Defiance Bay. This is the capital of the Free Palatinate of Dyewood. We started out as the capital of a Darren colony, but we booted the flaccid scepter from these lands 150 years ago. These days we're a major port receiving trade and visitors from all over the world, but some of us anyway, strive to hold on to the pioneering spirit that earned us our freedom a century and a half ago. The city is divided in 5 districts: Couple Lane, First Fires, Andres Gift, Brackenbury, and Heritage Hill. Tell me about Couple Lane. This here is Couple Lane. It is primarily a market district, but you have also got the Expedition Hall directly north of here, where you can join treks into the wilds. That's also where my fellow dozens martyrs, and I tend to meet up with other concerned citizens. And that's the Hall of Revealed Mysteries. Eerie place, you ask me, but they got the biggest library in the Dyewood. Eerie indeed. It might be less so if more kith stepped inside. Perhaps we ought to visit Chauvesin and see just what mysteries are revealed. What about Brackenbury? The nobility that didn't sail to there stayed there. Most of the families there trace their lineage back to the old imperial times. Other than a lot of has-been nobility, you got the Hadrit House, where Lady Webb and her spies operate, and Brackenbury Sanitarium, the main cesspit of animancy in the city. First Fires, that's where the revolution started, hence the name. These days it's overrun with politicians and panderers, but we will take it back some days. That's where you will find the Ducal Palace, the Valen Embassy, and the Crucible Keep. The Crucible Knights were the original freedom fighters in Defiance Bay, but now they're just strutting peacocks with their eyes on fancy titles and their heads up their asses. There's an old temple of Woodica there too. We keep it real nice for her. Ooh, my class, it's a druid. and I created it with the nature. Can't remember the name. I will show it soon. Anders Gift. Got the name because it's a wetland that was drained back in the Imperial days. Now it's a seedy district populated by sailors, common folks, and more than a few thugs. But it's a fun place too, if you know where to look. Look for a place called the Salty Mast when you're there. Other than that, it's mostly warehouses and abandoned homes. Heritage Hill. It used to be one of the more prestigious districts in the city. Heroes of the Revolution claimed plots up there, next to an ancient Angevin tower and the city cemetery. Had the best views in Defiance Bay, attracts richer types these days. A lot of animancy patrons. You wouldn't have heard, but something happened over there a couple of months ago. The authorities sealed it off and they are keeping their mouths shut. But mark my words, animancy is to blame. Let's talk about something else. Farewell. That's it?
Yes?
So, this is my character. He's a nature godlike druid. I went for intellect and might and some resolve. He's kinda in between second guy in the front line, beside beside there. So, and he can also forget another big fighter type later. I didn't know what kind of companions I would get. He could act like a spellcaster. What I've seen so far, druid spells, they are awesome. I really like this spell, Returning Storm. AoE duration 43.5 seconds, and if successful, it will stun targets for 4 seconds and brings a powerful storm into being, striking a random single enemy in the area of effect with bolts of lightning that stun and deal shock damage. So far, I really do like this one. And the bear form Spirit Shift has a high damage reduction, so it can fit as a melee character in the front line as well. Refugee. Okay. Doesn't look like anything that way. So let's head to the inn and rest up. In case we get into any fights inside the town, inside the city. I think we can skip these guys. I don't have to push all of them. Actress. Lively place, isn't it?
Hail, traveler.
Here for a drink? Yeah, well, first, tell me about yourself. Name's Bishop, used to be a scholar of Bareth. Now I run the Goose and Fox and keep the regulars in line. What more is there to tell? How did you go from religion to taverns? The journey isn't long as you think. It started with Hollowborn, and with this, it was my sister's son at the beginning of Waidwen's legacy. He was one of the first. I never expected there would be so many after him. Tragedy is a part of the cycle, but it's followed my rebirth. Yet every year, more parents were grieving for their Hollowborn children, and the gods were silent. So you lost your faith? Birth promised rebirth, cycles, but the only cycle I found was this one. have a drink, have another, and another until I couldn't remember how I got home. Wake up, come back. I finally woke up one day to see my family had packed up and left. For all I know, they left days before and I just hadn't noticed, but they were gone, so I came here. I've cleaned up since then, and now that I've found my answers, I've stopped asking questions. Okay, cool. Can I get a room? Let's use the common room. So, Adair wants to talk to
The
us.
Dozens. Pretty sure you won't find one among them who stood within 100 miles of that bridge when the Godhammer went off. Too bad, too. Said there'd be less of them.
Was 12 Darwoodens stood outside Halgot Citadel, waiting for Waidwen to cross the bridge there. They had to hold him there long enough for the Godhammer to detonate. That's what they did. Godhammer? That's what they called the bomb they blew up Waidwen with. Don't know much about it than that. Anything kills a living god, guess you gotta name it. What do you have against the Dozens? Nothing serious. Nothing I don't have against a lot of folks anyway. The Dozens, they like to take things in their own hands. Gets ugly sometimes. We don't have them in Gilded Whale, but they be right at home there. They picked that name so they could do what they wanted and feel like it was right. Got nothing to do with honor or sacrifice. They like to invoke Magrin too, when they especially want to feel right. Somehow I don't think she's too impressed with that lot. I'm sure she liked to set him on fire. Anytime they use her name, but the gods probably got rules against that kind of thing. People hide behind symbols so they can't be questioned. There must be plenty of other groups that are better reflection of their figures that inspire them. Sure, I can't think of any off the top of my head. I shouldn't say that. There's a group of Eothasians at the night market. They still do right by their god, help get a lot of people to safety during the purges. They are easy to forget about because they have to work in secret. You can thank people like the Dozens for that. Let's continue on. Good idea. Okay. So let's explore the tavern. Mercenary. Ooh, a named character. Let's start with Noble. So, what about her? A woman sits by herself, spinning something on the table in front of her, watching it with furious intensity. It's about the size of a coin, and it wobbles over a crack in the wood with a metallic rattle. She snatches it up with one hand and slams a half-empty cup down on the table with the other. This is not a good time. What are you doing here? Just trying to calm down, trying to talk myself out of something foolish. Something foolish? There's something I need to give to my fiancé, Pernish. Only he doesn't seem to go anywhere without his new friends, and they are not exactly pleasant company. Tell me about those new friends. They come into our house with their dead eyes, their black teeth. I'm not a fool, I know what it means. Pernice makes me leave when they show up, but it's obvious what they came to do. Last time they came, I told them to get out. Let them have their fun somewhere in the gift, not under my roof. Svef changes you, I guess. Pernisk I knew wouldn't have squashed a spider. I never thought he... Maybe I could go talk to him, but Svef makes people calm and listless. It shouldn't make them violent. I thought Sweat just made people lay around not doing much. Yeah, maybe I could go talk to him. Why not? There is nothing more to say to him. We are finished. I just want to give this back to him and have a clean break. It was his grandmother's. Even after this, I don't have the heart to sell it off, but if I go back there, I know what will happen. I lose my temper, and I will probably wind up with another one of these. Oh, he hit her? I'll take the ring to Pernisk. The house is just north of here. Just please don't hurt him. As furious as I am, I don't want that on my conscience. Okay. So we got a quest. Cool. Merchant. Didn't sell anything. Brad. Anyone in the kitchen? That's stealing. Stealing. Not going to do anything like that. Get us in trouble. Lose rep. Sounds bad. Okay, let's go upstairs and see what we find. Ooh. 5 unique named characters. Ilfa. Key.
How do you do?
Ooh, tone. Vexel. You look like you have seen a night or two in the wilds. Joining us for a drink? Who are all of you? The name's Two-Tone Vexel. The lady next to me is Key. We had our fun with the expeditions, but we were hoping to enjoy a little peace and quiet for the next few weeks anyway. I'm Dreadshot Dayton. This is Herdin Ilfa. We were part of separate expedition teams, but we both suffered losses and decided to band together. Beast, Barbarian, Beowix, it's a dangerous time to be an adventurer, but a prosperous one too. And here's to many more prosperous journeys. No, leave. Okay,
I'll have
open
it
up.
in no time. The work of a moment.
Didn't look like stealing, so why not?
Shh.
Nothing hidden. Next room. That's stealing though.
I shall be
Anything
discreet.
hidden? No. Okay, next room. Yeah, let's pick it up.
Slow and silent.
Okay, nothing hidden. So that's the upstairs of the inn.
You must gather your party before.
Quick save. I wonder what's next. Maybe go to Pernisk house right away and do this side our copper line first. So this is the marketplace. So this should be the house we're looking for, right? Let's quick save and enter. Addict, mercenary. This doesn't look too good. Svef, take it. A lot of mercenaries. Here's the guy we're looking for. If we start a fight in this room, we will be swarmed. Quick save first. Let's do some precautionary stuff first. Okay, we can't be surrounded that easily.
Traveler.
Okay, Pernisk. Well now, a new face. Welcome, friend. Name's Pernisk, and this is my humble abode, the place of business. And I do hope you're in here to do some business. What is your business exactly? If you have to ask, let's be clear, you go running to the guards, you're going to regret stepping foot in this place. In fact, I put even odds on you regretting every decision you made in your life to leave you standing in front of me right now. But you stay smart, and I figure we can end up very good friends. You can ask my previous customers. They will vouch for my supply. I keep it simple. If you have the coin, I have the Svef. You're free to make use of the premise. So long as you do not do anything stupid and you don't get trangling with the other customers. What can I get you? Give him Kenra's ring. Nice, what's this for? You don't recognize the wedding band you gave to Kenra? Oh yeah, I see now. She's making a statement, is she? Good riddance to her. Sorry I ever spent the coin to begin with. Ooh. Seems a difficult thing to forget, giving your grandmother's ring to someone. Maybe she's not worth remembering, eh? While you're here playing lapdog for her and all, why don't you go back and tell her to keep clear of here? Yeah, how dare you hit your own fiancée? How can you live with yourself? She was asking for it, sort of like you right now. Maybe you ought to quit digging around in affairs that don't concern you. Me? I got business to get back to. Doors that way. Something's not right here, and I don't plan on leaving until I find out what's going on. Then you won't be leaving at all, friend. I was tired of wearing this face anyhow. Guards to me. Okay. Nyrid. Well, that escalated quickly. So, bear form. Magic missiles. I think we'll go with Bless again. Try to shoot the first guy. Ooh, wounding shot. Mark prey. Oh, damage bonus against the target. 20%. Hmm. Maybe we'll go with Mark Prey on Nyrid. Attack Nyrid. Slow mode. It's a good thing we chose to move into the corner, I think. Let's use Returning Storm. That's a good knockdown. Let's use Wounding Shot. Radiance, why not? Grimoire Slam. What? Let's knock this guy. Whoa. That was fast. I thought it was a tougher battle. Nyrid, stop. I give up. Just leave. I will go peacefully. Alright. Too late. Okay. So, we didn't have a choice. We have to finish the battle. Fire damage, mercenary. What can you do? Attack someone? Anyone? He's dead. Okay, I really did think this was a tougher fight than it was. Oh. Cool. Got some money. Got a Grimoire. That's good. Fine robe, grain. A lot of gold. Cool.
Alright then.
So, we didn't fight everybody.
Dead on.
Kill it. Nice. Quick save again.
Alright then.
Oh, chest.
I'll see what I can do. The work of a moment.
Nobody saw that. Nobody complained. Jeez. So what's upstairs? Okay. More enemies. A lot of enemies. Oh, he's badly hurt. Ooh. Fine greatsword, fine flail, fine spear, stiletto, fine small shield. Oh, rusty bronze key.
Alright then.
Let's see
Anything
what lies
hidden?
this way.
I don't think so.
The better part of valor.
A man lies bound and bloodied on the floor before you. His face is a tapestry of bruises, and blood is spattered across several corners of the room. The man cringes and sobs as you approach. Gods, please, please, no more. I can't take any more. I'm not here to hurt you. You are not? Oh, praise Bareth. You're not one of his men, are you? Please, I don't know who you are, but my name is Pernisk and this is my house. You have to help me. Then who was that downstairs? An imposter, some wizard named Nyrid. He came into my house, tied me up in here, tortured me, and now he and his men are eating my food, breaking my things and selling sweff inside my house. He just turned up all of a sudden. I might have hung on to a tiny portion of my supplier's share, but I needed that money. What exactly happened? He sent over the wizard, Nyrid, the man downstairs, to make up the lost copper. I guess, and to hurt me while he was at it. It feels like it's been days. He's already taken care of. I can't believe this nightmare is finally over. You have no idea what you have done for me, but I need to find my love, Kendra. Only after whatever Nyrid put her through, I'm afraid she won't give me a chance to explain, but she might listen to you. Please, she must be somewhere in Copper Lane. It's the only home she's known. And please don't tell her about the sweff, about what I do. Could make it worth your while. A discount, maybe? Kenner sent me here in the first place. Perhaps you should trust her to make her own decisions rather than lie to her. She did? That woman helped save my life without realizing it? Please bring her home and tell her that everything is back to normal. I will go talk to her. I can't thank you enough, truly. Now, how I missed my poor Kenra. Okay. Let's get back to Kenra and finish this quest. It got to be so much more than I thought. With the imposter and the fight. Well, it's a fun thing that a lot of stuff happens in the new town as well. So it wasn't just dialogue. That's good. So Kenra was back here, right? Kenra. What happened with Pernisk? Did you give him the ring? Oh. Keep them together, or yeah, it's his problem. Let's lie. He what? And this whole time I thought, stupid, I should have known that wasn't him. This turned out to be more than you bargained for, but thank you. I should probably go see him. I imagine we will have a lot to talk about. Oh, and take this. Pick it up from one of the merchants to help me stand firm in my decision. I will be fine without it now. Unwavering resolve added to inventory. What's that? Okay, intellect and resolve. Cool. Let's equip it. No, not on there. Myself. Or Maybe it's better on the wizard. The intellect right now is 18. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Can we finish in 10 hours? I wonder if we will get money back from the drunkard that we gave 1200 copper coins to, or if it's just lost money. We will see in time. So let's check out the market, and then the expedition hall, Admeth Den. Oh, they're still selling stuff during the night? Let's
Gods
talk to her.
keep you.
Take your time travel. If you're looking for enchanted scrolls or garb, you can come to the right place. Seal of Faith. Ooh, only usable by priest. That looks like a good ring. Extra spells. Also, kind of look good ring. 9 deflection. A lot of good rings. Scroll of Maelstrom. Okay, okay. What's this? Cameo figurine. 1 per rest. 15,000. Okay, that's a lot. I think I can sell these items at the moment and keep the unique ones. What about the stash? We have picked up a lot of stuff. Well, a lot of stuff doesn't... Yeah, let's keep some of the fine stuff. Why not? Maybe keep one of each. In case we need it later. I don't know. Yeah, that's 6,000 copper. $7,000. Yeah. Wonder if I should get one of these rings. Deflection or protection. Let's just get the gold copper coins pieces for now. What about an armor?
Good day, stranger.
Well met, traveler. Are you interested in purchasing rations for your journeys? Okay. So buffs. That's good. Camping supplies as well. Cool. Igran.
Welcome.
Come take a look. You won't find a finer collection of armor and weaponry in Defiance Bay, outside Sonnels, of course. Let me see. What's so special about Sonild first? She operates in the expedition hall. She sells the best equipment in the city, but Weenan keeps her on a short leash. Keeps her fine inventory reserved for chartered expeditionists, members of the Dozens, and anyone else who takes a liking to. Let me see what you have for sale then. Oh, a warbow. 7 out of 14. The lady's hand. Okay. Unique pike. Extra reach, cool. Shatterstar. Arquebus. Stun rid demon. Intellect 2. Unlock picks. This looks interesting. Pike's Pride. Could also be good armor for a there. Yeah. Let's check out the wares in the expedition hall first. So we don't waste any cash and regret the purchase.
The Dozens may not like us foreigners much, but they certainly don't mind taking our coin.
Mercenary, Weenan. Okay. Scripted. A well-groomed man stepped through the hall with confident swagger. A smug grin etched on his face. He's flanked by 5 other hard-looking individuals. Another pup come wandering in, I see. Just know that binds, giant slayers run things around here, and you will be fine. Never heard of them. You have now. Stick around Defiance Bay and you will again. Plenty of bounties to go around, but there's a reason the giant slayers gets the lion's share. Remember that. Enough yabber, Bine. You gonna do the job or talk about it? Weenan's right. That coin ain't going to collect itself. See you around, pup. Yeah, we will kill those guys later.
Don't stand on ceremony. State your business.
Tell me about the Dozens. Good men and women trying to walk in the footsteps of great men and women who came before us. We're a loose association of warriors and expeditionaries in the Direwood. Not as fancy as the Crucible Knights, mind you, but at least we remember our roots. At least they remember someone else's roots, pretend to be like them, it means. Your roots? The Crucible Knights take pride in having won the Direwood's freedom 150 years ago, but we are the ones who protected it. Everyone knows that Saints' War ended when the Godhammer destroyed Waidwen at Even Dewar Bridge. A lot of folks didn't know how Waidwen wound up on that bridge. 7 men, 5 women. They walked out of Helgot's citadel, face down a god, held him there until the bomb went off. That's the legacy we defend. Some call us mercenaries, but we don't need matching armor or silky cloaks to remember our roles. We are the same now as we were then. We stand up for the people, first line defenses, whatever it takes. We got new enemies now. If it's not for Wadewan, it's his damn legacy. It's a damn soul butchers in Brackenbury making things worse on us, on all of us. Probably causing the whole thing one way or another. Well, we haven't gone anywhere. There's a lot more than 12 of us now. We defended Direwood once, we will do it again. I'm looking
Go
for
see
work.
Osric. He's usually got something. You do well for him, maybe I can find you more.
Okay. So Osric. Somewhere. Stealing. Quick save, so Osric.
For the last time, Aidwig, keep your fucking blade up. If that dummy was armed, it'd have your head off.
Tell me about the expedition hall. It's treasure hunting, plain and simple. Sponsors put up money, hire adventurers to explore the wilds. Looking for ruins mostly. If they come back alive, they split the spoils. If not, it's because they handle their weapons like this lot in front of me, who might as well be digging their own graves right now. Got business with me. I'm looking for work. You want an expedition? Talk to Weenan. I just handle these mercenary shit shovelers. Adventures, I mean. Although, I do have something I need done. Something that requires competence. What do you need done?
I was formerly one of the Knights of the Crucible. When I left, they kept my arms and armor. The arms they can have, but the armor belonged to my family. I'd like it back.
Why don't you just go ask for it?
No. Oh, they'd like that, I'm sure. But I won't be going. Sooner be torn apart by dogs than give them the satisfaction.
Doesn't sound like leaving the Crucible Knights was your choice.
You don't choose to leave knighthood. The Crucible Knights, they may not be a real knighthood, but the oaths you swear are just as true. Still, turns out that even unofficial knighthoods have politics. You cross the wrong man, suddenly all kinds of accusations are thrown your way, and nobody believes you.
Nothing more destructive than a crowd with the wrong ID. What's this armor?
It's a breastplate. Not much to look at, and it's seen far too much use, but it's been in my family since the liberation.
I'll see what I can do.
Then it's Penhelm you're looking for. A low snake of a man. If he was to die choking on his own black tongue, it'd be too kind of fate. He kept it when he had me kicked out.
I got word from a reliable source that Penhelm visited a forger in Anders' gift right after having his soul lineage read by a cipher in Dunrid Row. Should you have it in your heart to find a way to ruin his life while you're there, well, drinks on me. Having his soul lineage read.
It's a requirement to join the Knights. They have to ensure a novitiate doesn't have a subversive lineage. If Penhelm's superiors found out his affidavit was a fake, his career would be over. Every novitiate gets an affidavit from Dunreed Row, and those are stored at Crucible Keep. If you find Penhelm's, one of those ciphers could tell you if it's real.
If generations of Massic traditions are any indication, this Penhelm probably doesn't remember it. Still, a past like that has to count for something. Okay, farewell. Find the heirloom breastplate. Mercenaries. What's this? Oh, Sonil.
Gods keep you.
Haven't seen you before. You headed out with an expedition company, or are you betting on one? How long have you worked at Admeth Den? Oh, a few years. I got in the minute the last merchant clear out. They have got a new expedition venturing out every week, so this is a great place to do business, and it doesn't make loyal friends and loyal customers so long as you stick by them. The vendor here before me, they ran him out when he sold his best helms to a pair of crucible knights. I've been careful not to make the same mistake. Tell me about the expeditions. They're a group of adventurers that venture into the wilderness. More than a few of them try their luck scouring the ruins. Most of them come back empty-handed, if they come back at all. Betting on them is almost as risky as actually going, but that's how the expedition get funded. And every once in a while, one of the adventuring companies will strike it big and make a fortune for their backers. Can I buy something? I'm afraid not. See, the Dozens only do business with me so long as I only do business with them, and they are good customers. But if you get on Ostric's good side, he could make an exception for you. He's probably training some of the new recruits right now. Okay. So we have to do quests to get better reputation with these guys, apparently. I'm not going to steal from them then. Let's talk to Weenan again. Tell him that we talked to Ostric. Nope, nothing. So we got a new quest. Cool. So what's next then? Lumdala's house.
You're from Gilded Vale?
Yeah, I'm from Gilded Vale. Or not. Missed some banter right there. Sorry about that. Okay. So what can we find in this house? Gold. Cool.
Hello?
Anything hidden?
Hello?
Nope. Unlocking this will need a proper key. Okay. So Lumdala isn't home, apparently. Ah. Okay. Ooh. Lockpicks. So what's next then? The dormitory? Okay, in here it's stealing. Corin. Stealing. Let's talk to him soon. Just want to get a layout of the place first. So only one named character. Let's talk to Corin.
Hail and well met.
By Wales' eyeless face, you're one short ogre. But why are you green, and how are you getting the ducks to keep flying around like that? Oh, let me guess, you smoked a lot of white leaf, or did you get your hands on some snowcap? Snowcap. So few people know snowcap, much less ogres. You are a scrivener. Yes, I am. I read books, I write books. Once I ate a book, but only because it looked like a sweet pie, or perhaps it was a sweet pie baked to look like a book. Interesting. Oh, I'm also a collector of herbs, flower, plants. I sell them, mostly eat them. Tell me about the dormitory. It's where the scriveners who work at the Hall of Revealed Mysteries sleep. I'm a scrivener. This place smells like old stockings. Show me what you have for sale. Okay. Snowcap. Okay. So he sells herbs. Good to know, good to know. In case we need it later. When we start like brewing maybe potions. I don't know if we can do that in this game.
What creatures wander the tundra? How are your leaders chosen?
Do you always ask this many questions?
Well, that's just to get us started. Let me get out some parchment for notes.
Ask whatever you want. If I don't know, I'll make something up.
Okay. So,
All these pages serve no better use than fuel for the fire.
yeah, that's what you should say in a big library. So, Fexa, welcome to the Hall of Revealed Mysteries.
Hello!
You're welcome to browse the stacks, but mind that you keep your voice down. This is a temple after all. Grimda doesn't tolerate disorder. Tell me about yourself. I'm a scrivener and devotee of Vale. It's my duty to look after our records and resources. Anything else? This is a temple, it looks like a library. That's because it is. Vale is the god of mysteries and answers, encryption, decryption, concealment, and revelation. Its guidance comes from the understanding of the unknown and protection of hidden knowledge. The Hall of Revealed Mysteries was built to celebrate that. To think there is such a place in Direwood, incredible. I love a glimpse of the archives. How many secrets must sit upon these shelves? Fascinating. Isn't it? Temples dedicated to Vale tend to hold vast storages of knowledge. We use that knowledge to unravel and preserve the mysteries of the world. Who is Grimda? Why, she's a high archivist. She's one of the most accomplished scholars alive today. Nothing goes on here without her knowing about it. Almost nothing anyway. You should probably tread lightly around her today. Farewell. Okay. So, Fexa, Grimda. No entry into the archives without Grimda's permission. Okay, we can read, not take. So that's the archives. We can open it. But let's find Grimda. Somewhere. Grimda.
Greetings.
You're welcome to look around, but let the priests and scriveners continue their search. Wouldn't do to give them any other excuses. What are they looking for? Maybe I could find it. Could you now? You certainly couldn't do worse than this lot anyway. Thieves made off with an ancient scroll of Vale. They intend to blaspheme by selling that, which should remain hidden, a secret of the 100 Visions. The guards caught one of them, but were overzealous in their interrogation. All they could piece together was something about the farmhouse and the road to Direford. Track the thieves down. I don't care what you do with them, but bring back the scroll. Well rewards the persistent seeker, and so do I. An ancient scroll of whale. That's a fine price. I mean, a worthy task. What else do you need? I had a question about the missing scroll. Ask. Tell me what you know about the thieves. Very little, except they were foolish to believe they could steal from the god of secrets. That and they were fleeing to a farmhouse. How should I handle the thieves? However you can. Kill them, rob them, leave them. It makes no difference to me. I will consider it one of Miles' mysteries. What's so special about this scroll? Whale is the god of secrets. If I told you, I'd sheepen it, wouldn't I? It's a parable. The kind that nourishes the inquisitive mind and poisons the foolish. Let's talk about something else. Tell me about yourself. I'm the high archivist of the Hall of Revealed Mysteries, and I'm too old and too busy to be bothered with inane questions. I like to know more about Whale. That's the rub, isn't it? Whale is the god of things hidden and revealed. The more of the 100 visions one sees, the more one has yet to discover. Though we often call Whale he who sees and is not seen, it is neither male nor female. To assign any definitive characteristics to Whale is to miss another essential part of its divinity. The 100 visions? A term of reverence for Whale's many revelations. Despite the name, they are infinite. Each epiphany leads to another enigma. And I thought I was busy. Okay, so we have to retrieve a stolen scroll. Okay, we're getting quests left and right now. So first fires.
Ah, the life of a traveler. So many ruins to uncover, places to see.
Indeed. Though after 5 years, I'll be ready for a break.
It is true. You have been at it far longer than I. Where will you go next, when you have all the world to choose from?
Home, of course.
So, quick save. I think we have visited every part of Copper Lane. All we have is the next up. I don't think... Well, what's the Catacombs? Let's have a look at the Catacombs. We got warned somewhere not to enter the Catacombs. Let's just step inside and take a look. And have a look. Dead Initiate. Copper Lane Catacombs. This might be a dungeon. I think we will travel through the 5 districts first and then explore the catacombs. Yeah, so next up is the first fires.